You. Just chilling, man, you know. Good weather outside and all that.
Hey, yo.
Oh, Zenegal is racing, so I think it's full now.
More chance of a safety car. I like it. Come on, Brighton. Get a fucking second.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
They've got a free kick
Someone
in a
send
good
me an
place.
invite to the
Like,
lobby.
I've just sent you one.
I ain't get it.
I'll send it through PlayStation. There you go, here's.
Appreciate it, brother.
Brighton should be
Leeds
2-0
won
anyway.
today as well.
Oh, it was a good win and all.
Mm.
I've got Brighton the last man standing, so I kind of need them to do something from here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to save City for midweek. Some of the boys were in City, but it was a good mix this week.
Is Merpstrom, whatever, is that Wisburn?
No.
No?
Wisburn is Wisburn.
Nah.
What car,
Like,
man?
you're probably
Hey,
retarded.
Alpine.
Sorry, who's the Mert guy? He's a new guy?
He's your teammate.
No, I know why, because he's in the Lewis. Oh no, he's in the fucking Shell car.
Mert is? No, you said... let me check. No, you said Wisburn would be my teammate, but I'm asking who the Mert simp guy is.
He is.
A friend of Moikoli.
Yeah, he's not a bad driver.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I'll vouch for him. He's not bad. He does have his head lost moments, but
You
He's
can
in
ask...
that-
Well, I'm sure Mike Cooley and Curry would be happy to be teammates, so you could probably swap them.
Aye, that Mukuli guy is very good, though. You get better points from him, more than me,
yeah,
Lewis. Just so you
McCooley's
know.
fucking quick. Like, he's race win quick.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, McCooley's very quick.
like winning a race sort of quick.
Yeah.
Teddy's back with us for today.
Teddy? Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so
Oh.
Get that out the box. Good save. Fucking come on, Brighton, you cunts. Sort your shit out, man.
Oh, hold up, we gotta get Omega out of the Williams. He wants to, but I don't know if there's space. He is a last second decision.
Come on, Mac T.
He was clean last week.
Because there's about 20 miles of runoff.
As you see all the Palace players out and after the game.
No.
You didn't see the video of them all thing
No.
along the street? Yeah. It's like, if I was Tottenham fan, I'd be raised, and them lot got to play West Ham, and that them lot don't give it like they got to give a fuck.
I reckon West Ham turn them over as well, you know.
Bro, they're just gonna concentrate on the Conference League, innit? They ain't playing for nothing in the Prem.
What's the point when they can get Europa League? They're safe in the Prem anyway.
Now, Hayden, if I'm in the fucking party, why make an announcement in the Discord?
Because I didn't know you weren't talking,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it, bro. I
Bro,
don't get
you
it, bro.
walk
Just tell
away
me
and
to
make
get in my
like,
car. Just tell me to get in my car. You know what I'm saying, boys? I'm
bro,
right
you
here.
walk away
Just
and
tell me
make
to get
like
in the car. Just
dinner,
speak.
bro. You go
Just open
take
your mouth.
naps. Like I
You
don't know
hopped
where
on
you
your
are.
phone, hopped on the whole app, went through all them tabs. Then you added me just to tell me to get in my car instead of just getting in here and saying, "Nick, get in your car."
That's a solid bit of
My
head
bad,
loss.
bro. I hadn't seen you talking in a
You're a
minute,
different
so.
type of nigga, bro.
But see,
Where
okay,
did you
fine.
do
Say
that?
you
I
still
need to
have
see
it, but
that for
there you go.
myself. I
Finally.
hope you didn't delete it.
So
I
Steve's
hope you
supposed to join
did.
during the race. Who else is supposed to
Yeah,
join
through
now?
through quali. So it's trophy in.
No, not Mac
No.
T.
We only got two more. I say
Yeah,
just start.
so it's trophy and McTeam missing, but
You get
McTeam
fucking
so
Mac. You get Mac T fucking tagged in a message now.
I did. I sent him a message privately. He likes to join last.
Anybody heard from Trophy though? I know
So how
he's
come
like
we have
showing up
2
or.
spots for 3 drop? I mean, it might work out if somebody doesn't show,
Because
but
Omega is in
because
the
Omega,
lobby. Omega is in the
right,
lobby.
right. Well, I guess he can stay if it looks like Trophy or is Trophy gonna
Yes.
Which
come?
one's Omega? Oh, I see.
T4 in the
Oh,
Discord.
Mac T's and
I'm gonna ring Sonny quickly.
McTeam is here, so it's only
I'm gonna ring
missing.
Sonny. If you don't answer, do what you're doing.
If Trophy doesn't answer, Omega can race. So
Yeah. And Steve's in the house, right?
yes.
So
Oh,
Omega
go on,
should.
Hayden,
Titan. Go on.
12 races and still you don't know who's who.
I did know. I was just double checking, bro.
When you double check, it's because you are not sure.
I am sure. Oh, we just lost someone?
No.
No.
No, you never answered.
Oh, sorry, no, the screen just glitched.
Right, let's get fucking going. I've got a pub to. I've got a pint to wait for. Come on.
Someone left. Yeah, someone left.
Yeah, someone did leave.
Give me a second. Check who it is.
Wait, no, wrong one, wrong.
It's Sandy who left.
Normally quite busy, so I want to fucking.
Sandy.
It's a pub and it's sunny in England. It's of course it's busy. That's like asking if bears shit in the woods.
It's Sandy only. I'll invite Sandy, and as soon as Sandy joins, we go.
Okay.
Go on, get a fucking pen.
Okay, we go.
you. No. I never. I mean, I'm gonna watch it at some point. Man, I got such a long list of stuff to watch that that's not. Let's just say it's not near the front of the list. Well,
I'm already up.
I'm about to watch the I'm about to watch this movie for The Last Kingdom because I realized they have a movie for it. You never watched The Last Kingdom? It's on Netflix. It's kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, I finished it, but there's also a movie that dropped afterwards, and so I'm like, yeah, I need to watch
I
the movie.
expect Orain to destroy Hayden on the race again.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm in practice. I
On
don't need
pace?
nothing from you.
Bro, get
On
out of
pace, of
here.
course.
Oh my god, bro.
We always
Hey,
speak
yeah,
facts
stop
here.
talking before I have to. You know, I'm gonna have to slap you up in the race, yo. You know what? I'm gonna do that just cause you're talking shit.
Orain is better driver than Hayden, definitely.
Yeah, it's 5 past.
Try, but he's not here. Wisburn.
Whisper needs Spanish space, so you are good with it.
Oh, nice. Let's see. We do balance. What's the tires like?
Both work.
40, 60.
Oh,
Both
they
work.
were. The harder the.
Both tires work because it's a 25 lap race, so it's depending on when the safety car will come out. Whatever tire you have, it will help you or destroy you.
Hards are
Like
the
if
best
it's
race tyre.
Hmm.
Word.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of IFM. We are here for round number indeterminate in the great democratic kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Sorry I'm late, running late to the job. I was at one of the strip clubs here in Saudi Arabia, and one of the women showed me her face. That's how it works. Anyways, here in Saudi Arabia, of course, a couple drivers are missing due to the fact that women and homosexuals are not allowed to drive or even exist in this part of the world. So nonetheless, sorry for those folks who didn't make it because of it. Sorry, BXT. Oh, BXT's here. Nonetheless, we got Mert Simpson, otherwise known as the hype man for Estella. He's in P1 right here. He's the Tony Yayo of our race group. In P2, we got none other than El Terroristo, Bobby. Unbelievable right here. Word is he was the man flying that plane that didn't make it to its intended target on 9/11. He's not only a terrorist, he's a failed terrorist. In P3, we got Ezzo. In P4, we got none other than Max T. He is box office. His name is on the marquee. You go to Madison Square Garden just to watch him drive. In P5, we got Makuli, a.k.a. Game Boy's worst nightmare, other than a fucking mirror. In P6, we got, of course, the aforementioned BXT. In P7, we call him Curry, but I say never in a hurry, Curry, because he's moving at a casual pace as usual. This guy might as well drive with fucking khakis on. Shout out to Wingish. In P8, we got Cam Rudy, who's already DNF'd. Very unfortunate for him. In P9, we got Omega and whatever. I don't know who that guy is. In P10, we got Spenny's Pub Hub. In 11, driving right now into the pits at a rapid pace right there. Great handling in the corners is another one. And in P12, we have fucking that sorry driver, Hayden Rigg. Of course, word is Justin Bieber wrote his hit song Sorry, not because of an apology. It was based off Hayden Rigg's driving skills. He's a sorry motherfucker. In P13, we got Teddy. And, of course, in P14, Hazy Ozzy, Mr. I'm retired, a.k.a. I race every race anyways. Oh, good Lord. Trophy Marino has joined in. How the fuck did he get in here? What is this, the Special Olympics? Jesus Christ. In P15, we have Wondercut here, also heading into the pits in the Ferrari. I, of course, am T-Bone, the Emmy Award-winning T-Bone. I definitely achieved too much to forgo the title. In P16, we have Arain. P17, we have Zandakar, speaking of Special Olympics. And 18th, we got some Quebecer who's already DNF'd. And in P19, we got some motherfucker. I've never seen his name. He must have got that name off the back of one of his tampon wrappers. And 3 minutes remaining here in Q1 around the great democratic nation of Saudi Arabia, of course. Many people appear to be in attendance, but that's all AI. There's only 3 people here. That's the royal family and both of his wives. Mert Simpson now in P1, followed by El Terrorista, Bobby, of course, in the pits right now, planning perhaps his next plot against the Western Hemisphere. In P3, we got Ezzo. In P4, we got Mac T. P5, we got Makuli. And Makuli heading out right now. Due to be an exciting race, folks, of course, Saudi Arabia has a rich history in Formula One. I've been told to read this sheet. I don't know if this is correct information, but Saudi Arabia was the first ever F1 track. This track has existed since 1919, of course. Yeah, I don't know if all this is factual information. Of course, lap record is held by Mohammed bin Al Salman, whatever his name is, MBS. He's got the fastest lap. He's got every championship in the Saudi Racing League, Golf League, Bowling League, and Billiards League. Go figure me that. I don't know. Sounds really corrupt to me. Either way, of course, this is a peaceful nation, a democratic nation. Everyone has their own chance here, and everyone's just trying to achieve that Saudi Arabian dream. That white picket fence, that red door, that blonde with big titties. You know. Either way, 20 drivers here. Unfortunately, Trophy Marino did get in. I don't know. This guy got his driver's license out of a box of cereal, if you ask me. Unbelievable. They say tricks are for kids. This motherfucker stuffed Lucky Charms right up his asshole. He's in P19. Bunch of drivers on their own lap. Let's bring up some telemetry. Let's bring up some lap data. Of course, our track maps, sponsored by Google Maps, proud partner of T-Bone F1. We're watching Trophy Marino on his O lap. This guy hustling around. And folks, do not adjust your screen. Yes, everything is fine. This is not a slow motion replay. This is just Trophy Marino pushing as hard as he could. Jesus Christ. And in front of him, there is a little bit of traffic here, a little bit of an eyesore, some jabroni in his way, and he's going to need to move with a little more intent if he's going to want to get to this lap. And no, not good right there. Unbelievable. Those drivers will have to get a talking to by someone other than me. 30 seconds remaining. We are looking on with the current P1. This is Mert Simpson. You may know him as a Stalas hype man. You may know him as Laheva Mato's manager. You may know him as the Finn caught in the middle. Either way, though, look at this. Look at the lines taken by this elite esports athlete. In your life, have you ever seen such agility, folks? Unbelievable right here. This guy gets all the babes for sure every time he touches the track. Look at this. Moving through turn 17. Moving through turn 17 and a half. Going right through turn 18. Look at this. Keeping pace. Keeping momentum like he's running down a hotel hallway, folks. Holy shit. And if you've ever run down a hotel hallway, you know them carpets give you a speed boost. Look at the lines taken right here. A little bumpy bump. It don't matter, though. Let's see if us... I almost called him a Stala. And let's see what Mert Simpson can do. Mert Simpson improving on his time. We're looking on here with El Terrorista, Bobby, of course, taught to drive by none other than El Chapo, Saddam Hussein, and Osama bin Laden. This guy is going to take the most direct route. Hopefully he can make it to the finish line before he hits a World Trade Center. Oh, did I say that? Fuck's sakes. Either way, El Terroristo Bobby here. Unbelievable. His driving style has been compared to Heath Ledger in The Joker. Let's see what he can do right here. Heading into that final corner, turn 17. Some jabroni got disqualified, but it don't matter because he's so far down, we ain't looking at him. Here we go now. Bobby in P2. Can he improve upon his time? And Bobby taking the pole right there like a certified stripper. Mac T in P4. BXT in P5. Ha! Gay! And Curry. I gotta say, man, Curry in P7, that's one of the most remarkable performances I've ever seen in my life. This guy, man, never say never, the most lovable loser we know, putting up a P7 right here. The Curry fans are absolutely ecstatic. All 7 people in his village are going nuts right now, folks. They are displaying it. I would say they're fucking broadcasting it or projecting it on a big screen, but in reality, they just got color TV in Curry's village, so they are watching on that monitor. Anyways, oh, that was horrible. Anyways, in P1, we got Bobby. In P2, we got Mert Simpson. In P3, Ezzo. In P4, we got Mac T. In P5, we got BXT. In P6, we got McCooley, a.k.a. Game Boy's worst nightmare. Other than a vagina on his face, that guy wouldn't know what to do. Anyways, in P7, we got Curry. In P8, we got Omega. In P9, we got Cam. Rudy, bro. In P10, we got Spenny. And everyone else, if you want to hear your name read, do better next time. I am T-Bone. This is IFM. We're in Saudi Arabia, the vacation kingdom of the world. All Westerners are welcome. Consider it like Vegas. Just don't go to the outskirts of town. You might not make it back. You might end up under some fucking pyramid or sphinx. Oh, good Lord. You can hear the androcentric tone in my voice. T to the bone, 2:30 p.m. here in beautiful Toronto, Canada. Samuel is on his way with my Crown Royal. And, what a world we're living in, folks. IFM. I don't know how far I'll make it into this broadcast. I don't know how far most of these drivers will, considering some of the names I just saw. Hayden Ring in the field. Unbelievable. Putting Hayden Ring this close to that many walls is a recipe for fucking disaster, folks. This guy bounces off walls like it's nobody's business. He drives like it's a fucking pinball machine. He's a commissioner of this league, but he could have fooled me. And he says not to be too hard on him this race. God damn it, Hayden. Maybe if you focused on racing instead of stuffing your face with fucking shawarma all the time, you'd have better results. Unbelievable. Every race, P13, P14, P13, P14. That's fucking pathetic, Hayden. It is WrestleMania weekend. WrestleMania Night 2 is tonight. Hayden is a Night 2 kind of guy, for sure. Definitely not a main eventer. Shout out to Gaskin missing this week's race. He has a valid reason. He's at the pub. And we're going to start at any moment now. These guys, they need their time to do their setups or adjust their tampons. I don't know exactly what's going on over there. Of course, I am T-Bone, the award-winning T-Bone. This is T-Bone F1 on YouTube. We are a family channel. Here we go. We're going to fire it off here. We're in Saudi Arabia, the vacation kingdom of the world, the Democratic Republic of Saudi Arabia. Everyone has an equal chance here in this nation. And here we go. Bobby qualified first, leading the way. Holy shit. Look at Bobby here. And just waiting for some sort of chaos. Unfortunately, DRS Maestro is not racing. So that's normally the go-to. You know, that motherfucker's always spinning like a dreidel. Bobby, Ezzo in P2. We got Mert Simpson, a.k.a. the Hype Man, a.k.a. Tony Yayo in P3. We got Mac T and McCooley, longtime rivals in that other league. ERA, Elite Raceway. I like to call it Petite Raceway. Unbelievable, man. They gave Mert Simpson a 2-race ban for taking justice into his own hands. We don't ban people in our leagues. I say we let these drivers handle it on the track or in the parking lot. And you can count on me meeting you in the parking lot. Anyways, Curry's still in P7. This is unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Curry, the Special Olympic driver, getting into this race here and doing remarkable things. No one expected this. No one anticipated this. Qualified P7, finishing P7, and I knew he was sped, but I didn't know he got speed too. Holy shit, Curry. Unbelievable right here. Jesus Christ. That's the helmet he wears in his day-to-day life. Cam Rudy in P8. He's doing really good in the Drivers' Championship this season. I think he's in P2 or P3, and to which I asked, did a fucking giant meteor come and kill every other driver? Either way, good shit for Cam Rudy. But as we're seeing now, with some big names ahead of him, falling back, maybe where you would think he might be, maybe where you anticipate he might be. I'm not trying to sound like a hater. I'm trying to sound like a realist. We call a spade around here, and we call a fat chick a fat chick. Here's Cam Rudy, though, hugging the corners, hugging the walls, wall to wall like the fucking yin-yang twins. Look at this. Heading that exit, not the best exit, not the best exit. A little too much emphasis on the turn and not the takeoff. Greg Jennings might be shaking his head right there. Of course, Greg Jennings is a master craft driver. Either way, Cam Rudy recovering quite nicely there. Lap 2 at 25 here in this fucking abortion of a race. Either way, we got some great drivers, though. McCooley and Mac T. Mert Simpson, man. Unbelievable. Mert Simpson. Bobby, though, the fucking terrorist leading the way right here. Holy shit. He's driving that car like he drove an airplane into the 9/11 Twin Tower attack, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing right here. Bobby, the Muhammad Atta of our driving racing leagues here, holding it down, of course, and he is in Saudi Arabia. Of course, this is the nation that funded all Bobby's attacks. Oh. In P2, we got Ezzo, Mac T putting in the fastest lap right behind there, taking a purple snack out of the whole field. Jesus Christ. The real purple snack, the only purple snack he ever had is a fucking fruit roll-up. Either way, here's Spenny's Pub Hub in P10, of course, one of the faces of this league. A very diverse league, of course. A very diverse league. They asked if it was a mixed tier. I said, yeah, we have some North Americans, we have some Europeans, a couple black folks, a couple Hispanics. We have a couple fucking crackers, too, of course. Even though Leader Leebag's not here, but fucking Hayden Ring, that's for damn sure. Here we go. You're P14. Jesus Christ, Hayden Ring. Look at this guy, dude. In P14, about where you would expect to find Hayden Ring. I didn't even have to look. I just scrolled to P14, and here he is in that Canadian Moose Piss kick Sauber right now. Looking fucking confused. Driving like he hides his own Easter eggs. Almost lost the back end, and unfortunately for him, his partner / his teammate getting a little aggressive. And Hayden Ring will sit back there in P14 and observe the race. Oh my goodness! Oh, he's either, I don't know if that's a glitch or not, because Hayden Ring is known to miss corners by a whole fucking football field, or a country mile, or a blue whale, or 7 of Kevwood moms laying down. Jordan, 2 Wavy's not here, shout out to him. talking about crazy drivers, here's one Trophy Marino. I like to call him Participation Trophy Marino or Trophy Murano or fucking Atrophy Marino. Either way, somehow he weaseled his way back into this league and all of our leagues after eating a lifetime ban. That lifetime ban only lasted about 3 days. Either way, he got right back in somehow, some way, and back to terrorize the rest of the lobby. It's fitting we're in Saudi Arabia with all these terrorists racing. Fuck, I can't say that shit. Lap 4 of 25 here on TSPN, aka ESPN 8. Watching on with Bobby right now. Of course, piloting the plane that intended to hit the Pentagon and missed. Jesus Christ, dude. Ezzo, though, this guy's a consummate professional right here. Word is he's saving it for marriage. In P3, we got Mert Simpson, of course. MacD, McCooley, the Finnish Bulldog. Shout out to Makester. Shout out to Kelsbrook. Shout out to Wingish, all the Finns. Of course, I am the honorary Finn. I'm Finnadian, if you ask me. And, of course, BXT now in P6. Hard to keep up with all those fucking assists on, BXT? In P7, of course, still we have that Special Olympic athlete Curry. And we have a full course yellow right now. Someone ate shit. Teddy. This race was too much to bear. Unbelievable. Someone called Mark Wahlberg because Teddy is out of this race. And no safety car out, but see if anyone likes to take that penalty or go into that pit. We got Zandikar still trying to catch up right now. If this race was a long-ass movie, Zandikar would just be starting it and everyone would be near the finish. No spoilers. Anyways, Orain here in P17, man. I don't know what to say. This guy's got the heart of a champion, the will of a warrior, and we're grateful to have him in our league system here, man. All the time, consistently putting up finishes. Anyways, here's fucking Trophy Marino again, folks. This will be an example of what not to do for all those young folks watching right now. I hope you do not emulate this driver or use him as any kind of a role model. Anything you see this driver do, basically do the opposite, and that will be your key to success in esports racing. Ezzo did elect the pit. Very interesting decision right there. Very interesting. So we'll see how that fares for him. He was previously in P2. We are at lap 5 now as we get right back. Of course, Hayden Ring starting from 0. This guy's got 2 fucking gears, neutral and reverse, bouncing off a fucking wall. His nickname is a pinball wizard. Hayden Ring. Of course, that car, the color of fucking piss, because that's the way he drives. Oh no, Curry gets a 3-second penalty right there, but to his credit, 4 laps at P7 is a career high performance. And Hayden Ring right there just moving his sorry ass out of the way for the better driver, the more elite driver, of course. I was told to be nicer to Hayden, and I feel like I've been quite kind to him this race. I've been very objective and non-biased. Anyways, back to Ezzo. Of course, Hazy Aussie. Cousin of Trophy Marino, but I definitely need to see some sort of blood or paternity test, because those two definitely ain't related. If the apple fell off the tree, it fucking rolled way down the hill quite after and came nowhere close to where Trophy Marino's skill level eventually ended up right here, man. Here's Wisburn on YouTube. Everyone go follow him for sure. Unbelievable. And look at this. Jesus Christ, running here wider than Kevwood's mama. And that's not going to work. We got some penalties there. Cam Rudy right here in P6. A stout performance from him. Holy shit, he's been practicing for this race for a long, long time. And yeah, was probably in P2. We'll see if anything happens, folks. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just going to take a production break. As we look on with El Terroristo, a.k.a. Bobby right here. Sponsored by Al Qaeda. Sponsored by ISIS. Zandikar picks up a 3-second penalty for drooling and driving. Lap 6 of 25 here at the Cialis Saudi Arabian Grand Prix of IFM. That is the International Federation of Malaccas. I am your host, Greg Jennings. Lap 7 of 25 right here. Mert Simpson as we look on in P3. Right behind Mac T. I feel like Bobby may get a little frisky here when Mac T approaches him. Definitely something to look at here. Bobby's no stranger to danger. This guy's got more bodies on him than a Chinese cemetery. You don't want to fuck with Bobby. Here's Omega. Never even seen this guy race. Back to Numbnuts Trophy Marino in P17 here. His natural position, his natural habitat. Right about now, he's a hippo in a river. In P17. Further up, though, let's see what happens. Let's see if Bobby does anything a little Draymond Greenish. Let's see if he acts like a Joel Embiid. Mac T going to make that move. Bobby leaving ample space there. Credit to Bobby. Despite his checkered history, he does the right thing there and lets Mac T make his move. But further up, though, Bobby going right back by Mac T. How about this, folks? If you don't like this, you don't like esports racing. This is Bobby and Mac T. Lap 8 of 25 here at the Cialis Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in the Democratic Republic of Saudi Arabia, of course. Everyone gets an equal chance here, unless you're a homosexual or a woman. Into this corner here, the world famous turn 17, the oldest corner in F1 history. And Bobby, what a race from Bobby right there, doing his thing, although that car is blinking. Mac T, we're watching on from Mac T here. And then, of course, Mert Simpson, the hype man. We're back to racing action here, lap 9 of 25. This is ERA. I'm your host, Laradri, of course. You can tell by my big-ass titties. Lap 9 of 25, Mac T leading Bobby Lyons. And here we go, around the outside. Will Bobby make it happen? Not quite today. Of course, in Saudi Arabia. Great to be here. I love every minute of my stay here. Same can be said about my trip to North Korea. And Bobby and Mac T putting on a show here for all 2 of the viewers, of course, in attendance. Everyone else is in AI. The only people allowed here, of course, are His Excellency and one of his lucky wives that he picked by spinning a wheel. Of course, this race right now, the equivalent to watching grass grow or paint dry. Here's Cam Rudy in P8. Further back, we got Hazy Oswald. Hayden Ring, man. What more can we say about Hayden Ring that already hasn't been said? To be honest, nothing much has been said when it comes to anything. Of course, Hayden Ring leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to racecraft, race skill, overall pace. And yeah, the only thing he's really good at is getting out of people's way who are quicker than him. Watch him exhibit the skill right here. Look how good Hayden is at moving out of faster drivers' way as Spenny approaches. Of course, Hayden on those 9-lap old tires, which makes his performance even more pitiful if you ask me. He doesn't even have a tire advantage. I mean, like, if you're staying out that long, you'd hope to be better than P12 at this point. This race is in Saudi Arabia, but this motherfucker is probably in Qatar, if you ask me, if you're looking at Geo. So here we go. Of course, Hayden Ring going to exhibit his best skill here. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Oh no! It's lights out! Hayden Ring! Off to the side here, of course. Hayden doing what he does best. Just getting out of the way for the faster driver there. He's one of the best at doing that, I gotta say. Lots of practice. And not only that, he gets out of the way for another faster driver. Hayden Ring here. He's a gift that keeps on giving, like the Jelly of the Month Club. Jesus Christ. Hayden Ring's like a revolving door. Everyone gets in at once. Nonetheless, he is in P11. He did make an overtake. Oh, further up, though, we do have Spenny's Pub Up. Not going to be too pleased there with Omega. That's going to go over like a fart in church. Lap 11 and 25. Mac T leading the way, followed by Mert Simpson, a.k.a. the Hype Man. And how about Whizburn on your face? YouTube. In P3 here, on those hard tires, 10 laps old. Ezzo in P4, we got McCooley, we got Cam Rudy, Bobby Lyons did make that pit stop. And hopefully we see a little craziness here. Teddy and Zandikar, the only two drivers retired from this race right now. Shout out to Teddy, one of the admins of the Star Cup. Of course, shout out to Zandikar. I'm not sure why Zandikar exactly retired or the nature of that exodus, folks. Zandikar was last seen running away from the track, yelling at everyone, "They're coming! They're coming!" So whatever that means. But best wishes to Zandikar, and hopefully he did find some refuge. Yes, of course. Anyways, in terms of Teddy, I'm not sure what happened to him, but yeah. Zandikar apparently claimed to have spotted a UFO and was almost abducted. That's what he told the media. Anyways, here's Trophy Marino here. Jesus Christ. I couldn't even pretend I'm hallucinating because this guy's in P18, just about where you expect him to be. In P17, though, this is not what you like to see from Wondercut here. I gotta say, I know thousands of drivers. Wondercut is one of the most talented drivers I know, man. This guy's got more talent in his pinky finger than most drivers possess in their whole body. And I'm sure if he's in P16, something went alope with the car. He's in Ferrari. Someone fucked up because this is not like him. All this guy does is piss excellence, win races. And if you know him, if he's not eating Wheaties, he's eating 20 eggs every morning for breakfast, packing on those protein, carb, whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Either way, here's another one. Unbelievable from him, P15. You don't expect this from this guy as well. Hazy Ozzy in P14, Cam Rudy in P13. We got Curry here. Unbelievable drive from the Special Olympics athlete here. Started P7, moving up to P11 here. Defying all the odds and showing everyone here that anything really is possible. A great example to all of those young Special Olympic athletes. If Curry can do it, anyone can do it. And we all love to see that here, man. Unbelievable from Curry. We don't know if the other drivers are just being nice, but Cam Rudy making the overtake on Curry. Spenny there in P10. We got Maxime Sola, definitely a Quebecer in P9. He'll probably inevitably crash. In P8, we got Omega. Good to see this drive from him, of course, and Mac T in P7. See if we got anything to watch. Here's McCooley and Ezzo. We're about at that halfway mark here. in the IFM Cialis Grand Prix of the democratic nation of Saudi Arabia. Of course, the people's nation. Everyone gets a vote here in Saudi Arabia. Of course, everyone's treated fairly, equally. Definitely a lot of labor unions existed to build this track in the whole city, and we just love to see that example of what humanity can accomplish when everyone works together and everyone is treated as equals. Unless you're a woman, homosexual, mentally challenged person, or anyone with a disability, or anyone with different beliefs. Either way, though, we're back here. You can tell I'm doing this race from abroad. I'm definitely not here on this soil. Do you know why? Because I'm enjoying myself a Crown Royal whiskey. I probably couldn't do that if I was here, unless I could milk it out of a fucking camel's titty. Anyways, P4T, lap 14 out of 25. We're watching some insane action here. You're only going to see this kind of action in IFM, folks. That cutthroat bar fight racing action here. You want to see electrifying racing. You want to see the best drivers in the world. You want to hear the best commentator in the world. There's only one place to get that action. That's 2 p.m. on a Saturday, baby. IFM, a league curated by Hayden Ring, who can't drive worth a damn. A league run by BXT, who's showing what happens when he drives with racers without assists. Either way, we are here. This is IFM. And you know what? We're just going to call it Greg Jennings League at this point. Great job by Greg Jennings assembling this grid, running this whole league right now. Look at this. Ezzo and Bobby. Bobby, I got to say, man, this is Bobby's redemption story. He was a villain in our community for many, many years. And over the last week, something seems to have happened to him. I don't know what it is. Maybe he went on Zoloft. And how about the guy in P1? He's still yet to pit, but for his first race, just to be in P1 this long, if this was NASCAR, he'd be getting some kind of points, or definitely a Walmart gift card or whatever they give to NASCAR winners. So look at this, incredible. Here's Ezzo and Bobby. Oh, there it is. A little bit of contact. Bobby's out. Bobby's out of the race. Holy fuck. Very disappointing to see, actually, right there. And the safety car is out. I don't know exactly what happened. I feel like Bobby might have overreacted because there shouldn't have been enough contact to DNF a car, especially when Ezzo was one of the guys involved. Ezzo gets a 10-second there, severe collision with McCooley, but apparently McCooley, of course, the oldest driver in our community, 58 years old. And when I say holding it down for the seniors, not only does he hold it down, he's one of the fastest drivers we know. You know, he's old, the reflexes ain't the same, and the fact that at 58 years young, McCooley defying all the odds. They say Father Time is undefeated. Nah. Not if you're McCooley. This guy's incredible. I asked him what the key is to the fountain of youth, and he said he drinks a gallon of vodka and motor oil every single day, and it keeps him young. It keeps that youthful exuberance going. 10 laps remaining here, Saudi Arabia, the Cialis Grand Prix in the democratic people's nation of Saudi Arabia, of course. Shout out to MBS for hosting us. I appreciate you. I know I'm not there, but you definitely, I did get the Lamborghini and Ferrari you sent me, man. So I do appreciate that. And unbelievable, man. It's just a great time. I would never step foot in this fucking place, but I'm happy to be here from afar, of course, looking on. It definitely looks like a cool place, but it's no more of a facade than it's a small world after all at Disney World. 10 laps remaining here as they go under the famed Louis Vuitton tunnel right there. Of course, all redneck hicks who like racing wear Louis Vuitton. Bobby leaving the session right there. Very sad to see that happen. I wish I got what actually happened. He definitely lost his mind and tried to kill someone and failed miserably. Ezzo's going to be frustrated too. Had to pit because of the aforementioned retard, and then 10-second penalty for an incident with the 57-year-old senior McCooley. McCooley taking time out, missing bingo today to race with us. And of course, McCooley, one of the presidents of the Finland Rotary Club. It's great to have him here while he's knitting a quilt. Bert Simpson, though, the other Finn, leading the way. We call him the hype man. This guy was a Stalla's hype man. I didn't know he could drive like this. Driving it like he fucking stole it, folks. Safety car is out. Lap 16 to 25. This is IFM, the greatest show on earth, baby. We're next to Siegfried and Royd. We are next to Wayne Newton. We are next to Cirque du Soleil. And we are next to Kev Wood's mom on a pole. Lap 16 of 25, folks. Buckle up, unless you're in one of these fucking cars, because they ain't moving fast anytime soon. How about BXT? Probably already has a championship clinched. This guy just shitting and dunking on the whole league, pissing me off, then going number 2 on everyone else. Whizburn catching an opportunistic pit stop. I don't even know if this guy's good, but that strategy worked out incredible for him, timing the retirement of the retard. Hey, and here's McCooley, of course. McCooley. Hayden Ring has left the session. I'm going to invite him back due to my despite my better judgment. Of course, again, today's race sponsored by Cialis, Happy Dad Seltzer, and cocaine, of course. Yep. Is this thing on? No, I'm kidding, folks. We don't encourage anyone to do drugs, unless they're, of course, over 18. Mert Simpson, Mac T, BXT. We got Whizburn on a stick in P4 right here, and that Canadian Moose Piss kick Sauber. Ask Greg Jennings about Canadian Moose Piss. McCooley, Ezzo, Omega. Gotta love to see it, man. This guy making his... I haven't seen this guy race ever, but I know he's a fixture in the IFM community right here. I don't know exactly the nature of his relationship with these guys. Perhaps he's BXT's boyfriend or butt buddy. In PA, we got Maxime. Man, I'm just going to assume he's a Quebecer. We'll give him a shout out too. Shout out to Quebec. I say let all of Canada be the 51st state and just make Quebec their own little island. You know, it'll just be like fucking Puerto Rico or something up there. Yeah. It's a little fucking island of crazy motherfuckers driving in circles, drinking gasoline and motor oil. Anyway, Greg Jennings, if he ever hears that, will laugh. In P9, though, we got Cam Rudy right here, hailing from the bridges of Madison County. Yep. He's all the way up there in Yorkshire, England. I think it's Yorkshire. The only thing I know about Yorkshire is the pudding. And right now, Cam Rudy, gotta love what we've seen from this young lad. And as we said, he's in the British Naval Forces. And if you see the way he drives, no wonder they put him on a boat. Of course, we got Special Olympian Curry. If he finishes the race, he'll get a Happy Meal toy from the local McDonald's. He's looking forward to that. Spending's pump up in P11. Hazy Aussie, not much here going on with Hazy Aussie. You know, it's never too much going on. Another one, we'd like to see better from him. And of course, Hayden Ring in P14 right now, where he's gotten awfully comfortable over the last 5 years of his esports career. Hayden Ring right now. Hayden, you only get better if you leave your comfort zone. By staying in P14, nothing's happening to you, my guy. I know you feel comfortable here. I know you have ass grooves on the couch that is P14. Nonetheless, Trophy Marino, safety car in this lap. Holy fuck, Trophy Marino's still on track. Jesus Christ. How did he get in the race? That's how you know they don't test for fucking drugs or fentanyl. And in P16 here, a rain, no penalties, and Wondercut. How about Wondercut, folks? This guy is an example to all the kids. Taking time out of volunteering at the local soup kitchen. He just saved a cat out of a tree. And he hopped into this car right now. All these ladies gawking at Wondercut, looking at his biceps, of course. This guy is an absolute unit. He's about 6'9", weighs 255 pounds, lean muscle, man. And this guy looks like a shit ton of bricks. Here we go, Wondercut. In P17, he knows exactly what he's doing here. He plans on passing 16 drivers and taking the win here at the race at the Democratic Republic of Saudi Arabia. And, of course, shout out to MBS, His Excellency, voted in as leader of this country by the people for the 19th straight year. There were a couple people who voted against him. And if you look in the distance, you can see them hanging out in the grandstands. Mert Simpson, though. How about this performance from Mert Simpson? I didn't know this guy had it like that. I didn't know he had it like that. I'm not gonna lie. He is the most impressive driver of the day for me. This guy does a whole lot of talking on behalf of Estella. Estella, man, has a personality of a fucking panic attack. Nonetheless, he's very fast, so we give him credit. Bert Simpson, Mac T. I Took Your Dog's favorite driver is Mac T, of course. I Took Your Dog's has a Mac T poster above his bed, and he has one on the ceiling, which is kind of weird, if you ask me. He's just lying there on his back looking at Mac T. It's like the fucking poster where Mac T's wearing the fucking Ferrari helmet too, you know? I don't know. Either way, will Mac T make the move on Bert Simpson and BXT now? Wisburn, I gotta say, Wisburn in his IFM debut, nailing the strategy. He isn't particularly fast or skilled or talented by any means, but nonetheless, he nailed the strategy, and he finds himself fighting for a podium against the heavyweights of this league. And on the inside, though, McCooley has a look like he's skipping into the vodka aisle at the local liquor store in Finland. Shout out to McCooley, shout out to Makester and Kelsbrook and Wingish and all the Finns. Curry. Holy shit. McCooley, though. McCooley, you put him anywhere on God's green earth. He's finishing P4. You could put anyone in there. Formula Chi, Formula Thai, Formula Latte. Don't matter what they're called. McCooley will always finish in P4 or better and maybe getting a win here. 6 laps remaining in what has become a very exciting race here in the Democratic People's Republic of Saudi Arabia, of course. And Ezzo, not going to be happy with the penalties picked up and whatever happened with that El Terroristo Bobby. Of course, you can get your Bobby El Terroristo bobbleheads. We call them Bobby heads on TBoneF1.com. First 10,000 fans get 50% off. Look at this battle, though. Look at this group. This is a kerfluffle here for the victory. They're all fighting valiantly. Who will be the king of IFM? Who will get that Burger King crown? Who will put it on? Get him off the plane. Here we go. Look at this. Heading into turn 17 here, the most iconic corner. This is where Jean Alesi passed Johnny Herbert for the title in 1996. Here we go. What a race. All these drivers packed right in. Holy shit right now. This is going to be intense. Here's an Aston Martin showing and not going here. He's a grower, not a shower. Cam Rudy picking up a penalty right there. He is going to be absolutely livid, absolutely steaming. Every breath he takes is from a vape pen, probably filtered and flavored like pineapple. Mac T leading the way over Bert Simpson. Mac T about to drive off on these fields. Wisburn, though, I gotta say, this guy is nothing short of exemplary and amazing. What have I seen from this guy? I got to say I'm going to offer him a seat in the Lightning Cup. Oh, wait, that doesn't happen anymore. But nonetheless, I love what I'm seeing from him. Nailed the strategy, but he's got some pace to back it. I'm not going to lie. And Ezzo here, of course, very frustrating for him. Would be fighting for the win, but he encountered El Terroristo, a.k.a. Muhammad Atto, a.k.a. Bobby right there. Bobby was trying to hit one of the World Trade Centers, missed, and hit Ezzo. Unfortunate right there, but Bobby has been quoted as saying he did get World Trade Center 7 down. So that's a mystery. That was solved. So shout out to Bobby, I guess. Either way, here's McCooley in P5 in that Ferrari. 5 laps remaining. I am T-Bone. This is IFM, the highest rated league you will ever see on a Saturday at 2 p.m. The brainchild of Hayden Ring, commissioned by none other than BXT and curated by the great Another One. These are some godly admins looking on from Whizburn on YouTube. Hopefully he doesn't have a Jizzburn on you, dude. And McCooley's going to have to try to get through one way or another. 4 laps remaining. Mac T heading this race in that McLaren right now. Mac T from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. And we'll see if he can hang on to this. Mert Simpson, man. Gotta love what we're seeing right now from Mert Simpson. A little further back, BXT struggling to keep up with the guys not playing with assists because they're quicker than he is. So BXT's the fastest guy using assists here. He's the first loser in P6. But right behind him, Omega. I've only seen his name in the Discord. I didn't know he actually races. And this is a fine performance for Omega. if you ask me. I'm nodding my cap here to Omega. And in P8, though, we got the Frenchman, the Quebecer, up 11 spots. The Wisburn up 16 is going to get my vote for driver of the day, assuming it ends this way. Cam Rudy, the wheels have come off right here. His race went to hell in a handbasket. Unbelievable. And look at the trackside activities all around the track. Unbelievable. The only thing these people got right is the fact they don't let women drive, you know? Just see some of the ones around here. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Speeding into the pits, Cam Rudy. Absolutely just a horrible example for the kids right there. Cam Rudy, the frustration got the better of him. That's just bad sportsmanship, in my opinion, folks. Lots of kids are watching. A lot of kids look up to Cam Rudy as a role model. And for him just to drive, run over the racing, the signs, speeding in, jeopardizing the safety of pit crew and the local sheiks, is not very nice there, and hopefully all the kids disregard what they just saw from Cam Rudy, because that was uncharacteristic. A true role model like Cam Rudy wouldn't do that in front of the kids. Here's Wondergut in P14, Ada Ring in P15. Jesus Christ, dude. Someone throw that guy a life jacket. Mac T leading the way. Mert Simpson, Ezzo. Let's see if McCooley makes a move here on this Wisburn. I gotta say, I'm so impressed with Omega, man. I am impressed with Omega, man. Spenny will pick up a penalty right there. Let's have a look at penalties because they are kind of pertinent. I don't know if there'll be a post-race show sponsored by Gatorade today on the back that I don't know if I want to interview anyone here. Mac T doesn't use his PlayStation. Maybe we'll interview Mert Simpson. But there's always like a little language barrier when I interview any Finn. It's not because of like English. It's because they're always drunk. I don't know how to decipher the drunk. You know? Most of the Finns are always drunk on like Mike's Hard Lemonade and shit. Every time I talk. Like always like the sweetest shit ever, you know? Wingish is drinking like some cotton candy and vodka all the time. Mac T, 2 laps remaining here. Leading the way. Ezzo behind him has got a 10-second penalty. Maybe he will try to contest that penalty. Of course, that's above my pay grade. I don't do that shit. I don't look at footage. I just tell the drivers, you settle it yourself on track. Don't bother me sending clips. Fuck that shit. No one wants to see that shit. Maybe I'm supposed to set a better example, but I feel like that's what makes it funny. We have one rule in all of our leagues. It's just don't be a Malacca. If you Google Malacca, it just says that's a man who masturbates. So I feel like we have to expand on that. McCooley, though, still stuck behind Wiz Khalifa. Some penalties on the board. Hazy Aussie may get in the points here. What a great performance from him, man. One of the best esports athletes I've ever seen. He gets mad esports bitches too. Like I saw him pick up a girl on Fortnite who had the same skin as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. She was sexy. You know, swinging from vine to vine. And you know that bitch is balling and hot because she paid like $2 for that skin. So shout out to those guys, man. Shout out to those guys picking up bitches on these online forums and games. Jesus Christ. On 2K, you must be really jacked or have like a 99 rating, you know? To get the girl that looks like Lara Croft on Fortnite. Either that or you're good at fucking Guitar Hero. I don't even know. Or maybe you had good seats to the Travis Scott Fortnite concert. You took a babe with you, you know? Some esports babe. But I bet you in real life she's got blue hair, fat titties, and fucking underarm hair. Either way, 1 lap remaining now. Sorry, I didn't mean to describe the woman who made my coffee this morning. Curry has DNF from the race, and he's out of here. You're out of here, Mac T. Let's just appreciate this great driver that is Mac T right now. This is Michael Jordan in his prime. This is Babe Ruth hitting home runs. This is Michael Phelps swimming laps, folks. This is Lewis Hamilton circling a go-kart track in his local Liverpool. But look at this, Ezzo and Mac T. No stranger to danger. Heading into the final lap. It looks like Ezzo's going to contest that 10-second penalty, and we cannot discount. We cannot discount the hype man. Oh! Mert Simpson waiting in the wings here. Waiting in the wings. Will Mert Simpson be the beneficiary of an incredible turn of events? Folks, clutch your pearls. Gird your loins. This is IFM. Final lap. Who will take this home? Mac T, Ezzo, and Mert Simpson. Of course, Ezzo's 10-second, I'm assuming, will come off based off the ferocity of how hard he's fighting. McCooley there in P4, and it burns when I whiz in P5.